Alright guys, today I'm discussing the 1998-1999 Toybiz 12-inch collector series, and if you couldn't tell already, Xena Warrior Princess. I'll have to say, I was a big fan. I was growing up in the 90s. This was one of the shows I watched. This and Hercules, The Incredible Journeys with Kevin Sorbo. But I love Lucy Lawless. I think she was gorgeous as Xena, and you know, I've seen her in Spartacus, if you guys seen that show. And she's been in other stuff too, but those are my two favorite with Lucy Lawless. But yeah, definitely a fan of this. Yeah, I didn't have these when I was a kid, these figures. You know, I found them at probably, I think, yard sales, flea markets, maybe a few of them I ordered online. All at pretty cheap prices. If you want to get these, they're pretty, you know, pretty available. I think there's plenty of them. They're kind of not really my type of figures. They're kind of Barbie-like. There's not a whole lot of articulation and stuff like that going on, but I mean, I would say they're more advanced than probably Barbies. I'm not a doll collector. These are still considered action figures, just so we know. But I'm not going to be taking these out of the box. I do have a spare Xena that I will take out. That's already been removed before, so I'll just take her out of the box and show her a little closer look of this particular figure right here. But yeah, anyways, let's look at the back here. Each box has a little description of an episode where these characters came in or went in there about or whatever. And this one's obviously Callisto. There's the actress. Not sure what her real name is, but it just tells a description on the back. And then you can see the Xena 12-inch collector series. There's 3 series altogether. This is the first one, which I'm going through right now, and then I'll go through the other 2. But yeah, there was only 3 figures in the first series of the 12-inch figures. And I have to say, if you look at them, I don't know how well you can see, but those are the 6 inches on the bottom. I never thought they looked as good. I figured these ones look better, but I feel like almost, like the pictures you see here are almost not the same. See, look at this Callisto, okay? And then let's look at the Callisto. I don't know. To me, she doesn't look the same as the back pictures. So, I don't know. I feel like that's like with all the figures. So here, let's look at the Xena from Series 1. Again, I don't know if you want to read that. I'm not going to go over the episode, but it tells that, you know, the sins of the past. I think it's the first episode of Xena, where this particular figure came from. But there, you look at her figure right there. And I feel like in this photo, she has a fuller face, which I feel like Xena has a fuller face. You know, even look at the actress Lucy Lawless. You know, it's not like Barbie, you know, skinny face. But you look at this, and she has a really skinny Barbie-like face. I'm not a big fan of that. Maybe it's something to do with the hair in the back, but we'll go over that with the figure I'm going to be taking out of the box. And then, of course, here's Gabrielle. So you see her figure. You know, the first series with Callisto, Xena, I don't think looked the best. I think they're just too Barbie-like. But then again, there tells the episode Orphan of War. That's probably the second episode, I'm assuming. I don't know. I don't know if Gabrielle popped in on the first episode of Xena or the second. Probably the second. You know, so they can get all the time for the characters. But same thing. So that's Series 1. Okay, and then over here we got Series... I don't know if this is Series 2 or Series 3, but these are the 3 that come in the next series. You got Empress Gabrielle, Evil Xena, and then Shamaness Xena. I don't know, Shaman, some kind of Shaman, female version of Shaman. So look at her real quick on the back. But again, I feel like these ones actually look more like the figures. Maybe not in the picture. I feel like the pictures are just off. I don't know. Like I don't know. I feel like Evil Xena looks a hell of a lot better than that picture. I think Evil Xena's figure is probably my favorite. But like you look at this one, like it's even a fuller face. It isn't as doll-like as the other one, as Barbie-like, I should say. But there's that figure, and we got my favorite, Evil Xena. And like again, the face more fuller looking to me. I love the outfit she is with the Evil Xena. I don't know. I don't know which I like better, the original, you know, Redemption Xena outfit, the leather and stuff, or that one. They're both pretty good. But then again, it tells you the description, Armageddon Now Part 2. where they introduced that evil Xena. And then we got Empress, Gabrielle. Ooh. Apparently she wanted to fall over. And the box even falling over. There she is. I like this one as well. I think it looks more like the actual actress. And then on the back we got the description, as always, of that episode that this character particular came in. So here we got that. Okay. Let me get these other figures while other boxes are falling over. We got Roman Xena. This box is a little messed up. Like I said, most of these came from flea markets or yard sales or wherever I came upon them. But I just ended up getting all of them pretty cheap. Like, you can find them anywhere from like $5-10. Some online or maybe a little bit more. I've seen some for like 50, but you can pretty much get the whole set pretty cheap. You just gotta look around if you want these. This might not be everybody's cup of tea, but there's another description. And here's the set that comes with this one. So you can get a good look at what you're expecting. You actually have Ares in this one, so that's cool. That Roman Xena is a good one too. I really like her outfit and stuff. And that here we got Warlord Xena. I honestly don't remember this episode too well, where she's wearing this outfit, but it says Armageddon, so you got this. Again, the description. Okay. Let me get the next one. You got Ares going on here. And yeah, sad story with this guy, man. This dude actually passed away, I think, shortly after the series. And the series ended in 2001. I think it started in 95. I could be wrong. Somewhere around there. 95, I think, is when the series started. But he passed away, some kind of accident, I believe, overseas. Or, I don't know, I can't remember, China or where it happened. But again, a description of the episode that he probably first appeared in is what I'm assuming. And then you've seen all that already, so there we go. That figure is also the heaviest. I don't know why. Guess when it comes to Ares, you gotta add some more plastic in there or something. Okay, and then this is my probably favorite Gabrielle out of the group there, but this is the last figure of the series. Gabrielle, Amazon Princess. And she actually comes with this little Amazon mask. I don't know how well you can see it. Like I said, I'm not going to remove all these old, things, because I honestly don't know how to display them. I don't know if they'll be able to stand up very well because how they're made, doll-like. I'd rather just keep them in the box, have the little, I'm a fan of the show, have the little description of the episode, the quest. There we go. Amazon Princess Gabrielle. So, I don't know. So yeah, just doing a quick little run through of what the figures look like. And, I feel like this series is pretty nice. I mean, this is the only thing we got for figure-wise. I know Super 7, I think NECA had rights to Xena there for a bit. I don't know if they do anymore. But I know Super 7 has the rights. And I contacted them and, I don't know. I wish that they would make some figures of up-to-date nowadays. Like, you have a ton of characters. You have special guest characters. I know it's a whole, thing with, likenesses and everything. People have to get the rights to stuff. But I know that they made a Gabrielle and a Xena reaction figure. So why can't they? Why can't they make some more stuff here for us? Make some Ultimates, damn it. Super 7. For fans of this, or Hercules, Xena, whatever. Get us some Greek mythology stuff going on. Appreciate it. But, yeah. That's about it. I will now take that Xena out of the box for you guys, and we'll go over this stuff again. So here's Xena out of the box with all her glory. This is actually the Series 1. I believe they started making these in 90... I don't know if it's 97 or 98. I think the box... Let me look here. Because this is actually the first series, as you can see on the box. It came with Callisto, Xena, and Gabrielle. Now, see, what I think's weird is if you look at her face, okay, it's not the same that you're getting on this figure when you get it. I thought this is actually a used figure, but I do have the original box. But I got it like that. I bought all these from an auction, and I was thinking, well, maybe somebody switched the head out or something like that, because this looks more like Barbie dollish to me. Like maybe they switched some kind of Barbie head or something. Because you look at the picture for the Series 1, and I mean, they're all, I don't know. All three of them are not the best. I think the first series that came out, the first 12-inch series, they weren't the best looking figures. They kind of, I think they just kind of threw them out there, see if we can make some money, and go from there. And you get what you get. And people loved them. Obviously, they bought them, so they made a couple more series. And yes, she fell over. There's definitely a problem trying to stand this one up. I don't know if it's because she's used, or I'm pretty sure it's just because how she's made. Because look how these boots are. There is a hill back there that stands out, and it's just really hard to get her to stand right without her falling over. There we go. And there she falls. But anyway, she comes with her chakram, I think I'm saying that correctly, which is, thing she slings at people like a frisbee, slitting throats and whatnot, and then of course her Xena sword, which comes out. All this is just put in there. She has a little holder for everything. So there's the Xena sword, as you can see. Maybe not exactly like you see in the show, but it's there. This does come off as well, sorry. There's a little strap on her belt right there. I don't know if you can see that, but a little strap that you can just kind of loop this into, and there you go. You have it. So that's pretty cool. As far as like articulation and whatnot with this figure, there's not really much to her. This one has some black mark stuff coming off of it. I don't know if it's the clothing. I think it's coming from the clothing or whatnot. So I guess it's just the age getting back, since these are, going on 25 years old or so, these figures, or these dolls, or whatever you want to consider them. But yeah, they are kind of built like Barbies. There's no articulation other than, the normal leg. There's no joints in the feet or anything. Well, there's a little snap. If you can snap her leg. So there is something in there, a little joint. So you can move her leg a little bit, but other than that, it's just at the top, and then of course the head's on a little peg or whatever, and it can be moved just like any other. I don't have Barbies, so I can't really compare it. I've never had them before. But that's what kind of body you're getting here. See if the arm also has that snapping joint in there, so it can be maneuvered around a little bit. So it's not bad. Maybe it's a little bit more advanced than a normal Barbie. Probably so you can do a few Xena poses with the chakram and the sword. But yeah, they did pretty good with the overall wardrobe. I think she looks pretty good. What I'd expect Xena's clothing to look like. But yeah, like I said, I don't like I think the face is misleading. Like you see on the box, I don't even think the box one looks the best either. But like, you just look at her face, and it looks a little too Barbie-like. Like it just kind of went generic with it. They didn't make it look like Lucy Lawless at all. And her clothes, they're all messed up looking. But like, even if you look at her, this is like, I got two of her. So this is her in the box, just to confirm that she indeed is with the actual head. But yeah, this one's never been removed, still in the original packaging. So you can see the chakram back there and her sword. So yeah, this one's original too. They're both original, but the heads, I just feel like the head's not great. Now the later series, because they did 3 series of figures, they came out with this one. I think this was the 3rd series. It's either the 3rd or 2nd. I don't know if it says on the back. I don't know. This is either the 2nd wave or 3rd wave. I think this is the 3rd wave. But I have all the figures. So here's Evil Xena. She's like, even in that picture, I don't think she looks that great. But anyways, you look at her in the box, and it looks a lot more like Lucy Lawless. This is way better. Her face is more fuller. You see what I'm saying? Like, she looks like what Lucy Lawless looks like with a fuller face. See, there's Lucy Lawless. There's the face. And here's the Barbie. Too thin, man. Too thin face. She needs like thicker cheeks or something to look more like Xena. I don't know. I don't know. She just seems like she's a little more skinnier too. Like you look at Evil Xena, I feel like she looks like she's a little thicker. This one's a little more petite. So this is like Barbie, definitely Barbie version of Xena. And then I think this one's more authentic. And all the other ones are too. The first series of figures just don't look that great. Callisto kind of looks the same way, kind of too Barbie-like. Gabrielle looks kind of too Barbie-like. So the first series I'm not a big fan of. The rest of them are really good looking. So that's all I really can say about this line. Yeah, I don't know. I am an absolute fan of Greek mythology, and I know these shows were kind of corny a little bit, I guess some people would say. I don't know, I like them. I just started rewatching, and I was like, you know what, I should do a little review of these figures, because I was just kind of rewatching the show. There's that, and the Kevin Sorbo Incredible Journeys, the Hercules, the Incredible Journeys. They kind of went together. They were on at the same time. 95, I think, is when they count. 94, 95. There's a few movies they put out. But yeah, very good interaction between both the shows. They shared characters. And that's why I really wish they would come out with a new line. Like a new toy line or something. Like, I feel like these are good figures. A good... I'm trying to think of the word here. Just something that nobody's doing. And I know Super 7 has the rights to Xena. I don't know what other toy companies do, but Super 7 makes good Ultimates. They make good Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Ultimates. They make good Thundercats, things like that. I think they have Ghostbusters, or I don't know. I don't know what all they own the rights to, but they do own Xena, as they did do a reaction figure, which I'm not a big fan of the reaction figures. I would have bought it because I haven't seen a new Xena figure since the 90s. These were the last ones that I've ever heard of. If you've seen other ones or heard of other ones, please leave me a comment or send me a message on here, because I would like to know if there's better figures out there. These ones are basically what you got to deal with. And I mean, like I said, for what they are, mid to late 90s. I think these were all made in 98, 99, 97. I don't know. I don't know if there's a date on the box. I'm sure there is. Maybe I should have researched it. But I don't know if there's any date anywhere. 1999. This one was made. This is the third series. So we're probably looking at 97, 98. The first series probably came out. So I don't know. I think they look good, man. I think they did good on these ones look good. The first series kind of sucks. I don't think the first dolls or figures, whatever you want to call them, they came out with looked the best. But these second and third series, they definitely did improvements. Looked a lot better. See, look, the fuller face, man. That's Xena's fuller face. That's what you got. You don't got, food deprived Xena or Barbie frame Xena. But yeah, I definitely am a big fan. But yeah, anyways, if you guys came across any new figures, you guys let me know. Leave me a comment. I probably would have found them by now. But yeah, I mean, I'm anything Greek mythology really, but Xena, the Hercules, Kevin Sorbo, Lucy Lawless, all that stuff. Cool stuff, man. Definitely into it. Definitely worth getting, in my opinion. I messaged Super 7 too, and I said, you guys plan on making any type of like ultimate type Xena figures since you guys own the property or whatever? They're paying for the property. Apparently they just want to make little reaction figures. I mean, if they got the rights to make Lucy Lawless, and then I don't remember the actress that plays Gabrielle, what her name is, but they made two of them two in reactions. They obviously have the rights to be able to make the characters, correct? I know a lot of times toy companies and whatnot won't have like the rights. There's Callista. I don't know, she's probably the better out of the three. But I know a lot of toy companies and stuff don't have the rights to the like the people, like owning the likeness copyright kind of stuff of the actual people, the actresses. But if they were able to make reaction figures of Gabrielle and Xena, those are the main ones. So why not make like an ultimate figure or something, or at least a series of a couple. Even if they just have to make Gabrielle and Xena, at least that's something new, and I think they would do a good job. But yeah, like there's so many options. They could make Joxer. They could make all these different variants. You know, Ares. There's other gods in the show. They have Hades and Zeus, and if you wanted to just combine it with Hercules, you got that Aeolus, and all the different gods and all the different heroes and all the different variations, and the Prince of Thieves, and I can't think of the dude's name off the top of my head, but you know, the guy that the comedian like dude that would try to always make a profit and money and all that stuff. I can't think of his name right off the top of my head, but I don't know, this is a good show, man. Definitely a part of my childhood I watched, and like I said, I started rewatching some episodes, and you know, like, yeah, if you're expecting fantastic stuff, probably not, but it's a great show, so check it out if you've never seen it.